Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host, Miss Mary Mac, and me, comedian Margot Evans. Hey, Miss Mary Mac.
Hey, Go-Go, how you doing on this Thursday evening?
Oh, I'm so glad that it is Friday Eve.
Friday Eve it is.
Friday Eve it is. I'm so happy. I'm doing good. The thought of the day is change your thinking. It might change your life. Yes, I like that too. Where's my chair?
That is so true.
It is. If you change with those thoughts that's in your mind, change them. Sometimes it just be like going crazy up in there. You gotta like, okay, no.
Yeah, you have to control them.
Yeah, it's not happening, and it might change your life. It really might do that. Let's jump into our weekend review. What you do this weekend? What you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
I went to a sip and paint.
Ooh, what did you paint?
You want to see what I painted?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did not paint that. Look at that queen. What? That is nice.
That's what I painted.
Beautiful. I like it. It is a African queen with it's a lady with an afro with a crown on her head, some big old hoop earrings with some fuchsia pink lips, and her eyes are closed, and she has some pink eyeshadow, some arched eyebrows. She look fly. She got an earring in her nose. Look at her.
Yeah. That's her.
Love it.
That's it.
I love the afro too.
That's what I painted.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
I did that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, what did I do Sunday? My sister and I went to lunch. And we went down to Shoreline Village.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some beautiful, I didn't buy any bracelets. They had some beautiful bracelets down there that I've been telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
They had very nice, the place was so packed down there. They had 2 bands going. It was
wow.
It was a lot.
It's summertime, they pop up.
And they out there like flies, man. I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, they pipe up because it's summertime, and everybody want to get out and be by the beach. And it was hot this weekend, so I guess if you by the beach, probably not. I mean, it is hot, but you get the little ocean breeze going on.
Okay, so I bought this. You can see it.
No. Ooh, it's a butterfly ring?
It's a butterfly ring.
Oh, I like it. I love it. It's really beautiful.
Yep, and that's sterling silver. I love this sterling silver. And I don't know why this kept just coming back to me. So because I like turquoise.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I like turquoise. I have a turquoise ring, and I have some turquoise in some of my bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
But look at this.
Wait, go up. Wait, up. And to your right. Right there. Up. Go back a little bit. That's pretty.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Now, what is it? Is it like a snail?
What does it look like?
Or a turtle?
What does it look like?
A butterfly?
No.
Wait.
You can't tell what that is?
An elephant? Yeah! Very pretty. I like it.
Isn't that precious?
Mm-hmm. You got that from Shoreline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got to take me over there.
I got to take you over there. I'm like, oh my God, we're sitting up there. We're just talking to, the owner and the lady that was working there. And I kept saying, go back, give me that ring back. I don't know what it is. I have an aunt who collects elephants. And she said that you guys gonna get these elephants when I go. I'm like, I don't know. But they're supposed to bring good luck.
Yeah,
but you have to have them so their trunk is towards the door.
Okay.
Wherever you at, the trunk has to be towards the door.
Okay.
So I saw that. I'm like, I want that.
That's really nice.
I want that ring. So I bought that. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it.
Okay, yeah.
But I bought that. And then my butterfly ring. I haven't worn the elephant yet, but I wore the butterfly and it fits perfect. Now, when I go to Georgia, I go to this place called, I already told you, called Crystal Blue. Where they have a lot of things that you can, the crystals and everything like that. And so while I was there, me and my daughter were buying these rings, and so I found this really pretty jade ring, and so my daughter's like, Mom, you can't wear that ring because you have long fingers. So that ring is gonna be too small for your fingers, so you need to wear a bigger ring. And so when we were ring shopping down there, I was with my sister, and so she was picking these rings and stuff. And she said, but that was pretty. I said, I can't wear that. And she says, why not? And so the lady that was helping her, she said, oh, that is pretty. It's a very pretty ring. I said, no, but it don't look good on me. It won't look good on me because it won't give you the effect because my fingers are so long. So I have to have something long.
Long that goes that way.
Yeah. Or big, And so she was like, oh, okay. So then my sister said, oh, like this ring? I said, yeah. And then I put the ring on. She said, you're right. You're right. It does make a difference. I said, make it. And the girl was like, hey, I learned something today about, the size of your fingers and the rings that you choose. It does make a big difference.
Right. It really does.
Especially if you want the right effect from the ring. But yeah, I'm very happy with my purchase.
Very beautiful. Both pieces are very beautiful.
Yeah. So I did that, and then we went and had some lunch, and that was about it. That was all I did, and I just came home and just laid around and was reading. I didn't do anything else. What about you? What'd you do this weekend?
I picked up my dress this weekend.
You picked it up already?
Yes. She looks
oh my God.
so beautiful. I tried it on.
Try it on?
Yes.
Okay.
And so she put it on, and she was like, oh, it's fitting perfect. First, because she was like, oh, I need to get help. That's what she said. Oh, I need to get help to close it. I said, oh, shit. I'm like, here we go with alterations and stuff. She said, no. She said, this is good because I got it, but I just need her to hold it so I can zip it. And I was like, okay. So then she put it on and she zipped it, and it just snatched me all up. It snatched all up. I was like, oh, I love her. She said, you don't even have to wear no shapewear or no nothing. That's got you. It got you. Because it has something in there that's kind of like a shapewear inside.
Inside of the dress.
So
okay, that was smart.
Yes. She said that pulled you all in, and you fine. She said you can wear shapewear if you maybe on the bottom, but you really don't, cause the dress flare. You ain't gonna what you gonna see?
You don't need that on the bottom.
What you gonna see? Nothing. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well that's great. She said you can even get away with, cause it's strapless.
Okay.
But she said you can even get away with not wearing a bra. Just push them up, and this like grabbed you, and so it looked like you have a bra on. And it's so low in the back, you have to get the bra that go like down like that. Like it can't go straight across because you're gonna see it. It'll have to go down.
Let me show you something. About the bra.
Okay. I'm like, I don't have much to go in there anyway. So if it can hold me down, I'll be fine. So I'ma see. I'ma see what.
Now, if you want to go bralettes,
Okay.
I had one of those dresses. I had one of those kind of dresses. Remember Fredericks?
Oh yeah, Fredericks of Hollywood. Okay.
So when I went to the prom, I had to get, because my back was out for the what do you call that after the prom? You went to the after prom.
After prom. Mm-hmm.
You had a different dress, so I needed something that had my back out. So I had to go to Fredericks to get it.
Okay.
But
is Fredericks still around? No.
Oh, no.
I remember Fredericks of Hollywood.
Let me tell you what I do now.
Mm-hmm.
See these?
Oh.
So they're silicone.
Okay.
So what you do is you take this off, and then you lift and you put it there, and it stays. Stays there.
Okay.
Like that. No straps or nothing. They do not fall. They do not move.
Okay.
They do not fall. Do not move. And
okay, where did you order it?
I ordered this.
Okay.
Adhesive strapless bra.
Okay, you have to send me that.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay.
Okay. You can push them up, breathable, no sagging, and charming cleavage.
Okay, that's what I need. Put them on.
Exactly.
Put it, and I'm good to go.
And then after you take them off or whatever, what you do is they have the directions in here of how you clean them.
Okay.
You hang them like this on a hanger and let them dry.
Mm-hmm.
Put the paper over them like that. They have a little pack. You put them back in the pack. And I just put them back in the box and put them in my
ready to wear them? They ready to go?
They're ready to go.
Okay.
We ain't got to do them straps and all that shit no more.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, yes.
You're welcome. You are so... Girl, ain't nobody got time for all that no more.
Send me a picture because I'm not trying to be tucking and being like, oh, my strap is showing in the back and all of that. No.
Ain't nobody doing that no more.
No.
They make it so easy for us.
Oh, good.
No problem.
So I did that, and I had to drive all the way to Tarzana. So I told y'all last week that I had my car was in the shop, so I had the other car. So it was a nice little drive in that car. It's the Discovery Range Rover Sport, and it was just a nice little drive down there, and got my stuff and drove back. So on Tuesday, my the dealer had called me, the service advisor had called, and he said, okay, so these are the things. No, he texted me. He said, these are the things that the mechanic found. You need to get your brakes done, and the rotors. You need to get the belt done, and that your radiator is leaking. And so with Land Rover, they send a video of the mechanic with your car, and he shows, okay, these are your brakes, and this is what's wrong with them, and this is the belt, and this is what's wrong with it, and this is the radiator, and this is wrong with it. All of that. I took my car down there to get regular routine maintenance, which was my oil change, and that's it. Which that even cost a whole lot of money, but I was like, okay, I already know that's gonna cost me a little bit. I was prepared for that. So when I'm looking at his little tally, do you know that came up to $4,500? All the stuff that he telling me, I said,
not living.
If I pay $4,500, that's gonna be for a down payment for a new car. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not. What?
And you are a person that takes your car in for regular service.
Yes.
Now, all of a sudden it needs all this.
All of a sudden, the radiator wasn't leaking. You didn't know that. You didn't say nothing about the belt or nothing.
The brakes.
Brakes. Yes. I said okay. So I said, thank God.
You haven't been going anywhere. You live in the same city where you work.
Right. Where am I going? Nowhere.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. So I called. I text my dad. I sent him the video. And then I sent him the long text message that they sent me. And he said, nope, baby. He said, nope, baby. He called me. He said, no, go get your car. I will do it. I'll do it. And he worked on our cars for the long, all these years.
All your life, yeah.
Yeah. And my car isn't under warranty anymore, so it don't matter who do it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's under warranty, they don't be wanting you to, they want you to go there. It ain't under warranty anymore. So he did my brakes. He spent all of $130. He did the brakes, changed the rotors out. $130. Today, he put my belt on. I haven't talked to him today. I have my mom's car. So he's like, keep your mom's car. I'm going to put the belt on today. And then I'll look at the radiator, but it's fine. Everything looks fine. I said, and see, if I would have just been like Jane Doe and had the $4,500, I'd been like, okay, here, take it. Take it, Mr. Man. You know best. No. Are you crazy? No. I wouldn't. They do it like that. And this is the thing. I don't understand. Okay, so they know that cars. I know. I have a luxury car. So you got to pay the piper to have a luxury car. I understand that. But when it comes to any car, and it has repair, those repairs are high. They need to have some kind of financing, some kind of something. They can make a little extra change off of it, but of course somebody wants to get their car fixed. But if you don't have it and you don't have somebody to tell you, hey, bring your car over here, I got you, don't worry about it, and you have to pay for your car, how are you going to pay for your car? Especially in these times. Everything is so high. Nobody had no extra money like that. We trying to buy a house, we can't really move money like that. Like, we can't be like, oh, here go $45,000. It would have actually been $5,000, including the stuff that they actually did. Yes. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's a down payment on another car. I told him, I said, you know what? I'm trying to buy a house right now. I can't really be moving. This is what I told him. I cannot be moving no money around like that. I said, and if I'm going to pay $5,000, $4,500, I would come back and put it down on this Discovery that y'all put me in because y'all knew that I was going to like it.
Okay. I know why you did that.
Yeah, and it worked. And you telling me some freaking $4,500, I'll take that $4,500 and bring that down there to y'all, and then I have a brand new car, and then nothing will be wrong with it. How about that? So, got my car. Well, I got my mom's car right now. So, my mom has a Malibu, and I don't even know what year that is, but it's old. It's an older car. So, I'm used to push to start. I have had to push to start cars. I haven't had to have a key for shit. Like, no key. I didn't know what to do. I felt so lost.
I didn't even know where to put the key.
No.
I'm like, where would I even put the key?
Where would I put the key? I'm over here putting the key. Oh wait, I'm trying to turn you up. There you go. I put the key in the passenger seat, and then I'm looking around like where I push. I was like, Margot, come on, bring it back to old school. You in your mama car, okay? The one that don't drive. She ain't got a car, and I don't know how long because she don't even drive no more.
Right.
I said, I gotta get the key. I gotta put the key in there. I gotta turn it, and then I wait for it to warm up.
Girl, the warm up. Right?
The warm up was like, okay, let me see here, and I know what I was doing, and I feel.
Did she have a nice radio in there?
She got a nice radio. She got a nice radio. It was playing country music when I got in there. I was like, oh, hey, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here, where we find a station? Cause I can't. But thank God for my dad. Thank God for my mom. I just
got a spare over there for you, though.
They got that spare car.
Okay.
My dad, long time ago, when she had got that car, she probably had that car for maybe 2 or 3 years. Okay. And my mom, my mom, and my sister was driving back from Vegas. My dad had brought my mom a Chrysler 300 while we was gone. Okay. And so when my mom got home, she see this car in the driveway, and she's like, "Where's my car?" And he was like, "I traded your car in," because my mom said she liked the grill on the Chrysler 300. So he went thinking, okay, well, I'm about to upgrade her car and get her. She probably had it longer than that. She probably had it about 7 years. She had it for a while.
Okay.
because I'm about to upgrade her car, get her car, because she said she liked that car. Mm-hmm. She told him, you better go back down to that dealer and tell them, give this car back and give me my car back, because I don't want to learn a new car. So he had to go back to the dealer and tell them that my wife said that she does not want this car and bring her car back. And that car came back. And that's the car I'm driving in right now. I'm driving in that car right now.
Oh my God.
She said, I want to learn a new car. I know my car.
Big, heavy looking cars.
Yep.
They're not even cute to me.
No. And probably when she's seen it.
It is so huge. You know, it's just her, your dad.
Yeah. She was like, it's too big. That's what she said. It's too big. I know my car. She had a little Chevy Malibu. That's her. So she was like, nope. Give my car back. So he went and got the car back. He got it back. So that's pretty much what I got my dress. Oh, and moving. I've been packing.
Oh yeah, I know you had it packed, yeah.
If you can see the other side of this, on the other side of the screen, it's just like boxes and stuff. The main stuff is in the studio. It's just like stuff. And I am, every time I think about it, I think about you, because you were going through your minimalist stage.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, look, I need to minimize stuff, because a lot of stuff I want to get new when we move in our house. Like,
and you know what? And Margot, look, just throw the stuff in the trash. Don't take it with you. Don't lug that stuff around. Just throw it in the garbage. Yes,
that's what I'm doing. I'm throwing it away. I took some stuff over to Salvation Army the weekend. Okay. Some stuff from the kitchen. I was like, I'm not taking the stuff that I'm telling myself in my mind. Once I say I do not want it, I don't want it. It gotta go away, because I want to get brand new stuff. Okay. You know, figure it out. So I'm proud of myself that I have been able to throw. I love these things, like notebooks. Yeah. And I had so many different notebooks and books, and I've carried those around for years. And I haven't used them. They're blank. There's nothing in them.
Margot, I buy one every year. And then the one I had the year before. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I'm like, I love them. They'll just be like, oh, this is cute. Oh, a journal. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, yes.
For the new year. Oh,
yep. Ain't used them. So I tossed them. I tossed all of them, and it was hard, because I said, okay, I'll give them the Goodwill. But then I had to tear some pages. Maybe I wrote a little something. I had to tear pages out. Yeah. I said, Margot, just throw them away. Just throw them away. Throw them away. I kept one. I kept this one and maybe two more, because I needed it for something that I know that I need it for. But all the rest of them had about 20 of them.
I believe you. I know. I totally believe you.
So I'm like, okay, everything that I say that I want to get new for this house, because I have a vision in my mind of how I want to lay it out.
Oh, wonderful!
And none of this stuff is there, so I'm not going to take it.
You got to see it first.
Yes, I'm not taking it. My desk, all this stuff that's in here is some drawers over there. I don't see that in my new office over there. I don't see it. I see one piece of furniture, and it's a and I don't really see that either, but we're going to keep it. Come to think about it. But we're going to keep the drawer. I like the drawer. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of stuff, and that's what I was doing the rest of this week. So
right, don't take stuff with you that you're going to have to touch again that you really don't even want.
You don't want. Yep, and it came with me. Look, we didn't move. I told my fiance that we are. No, he a gypsy, because he's a gypsy. I don't like moving. He don't like moving either. But thank God I have a man that will move everything. Like,
he can handle. He no joke. He's no joke.
He don't play. We done got the storage already, and he been moving stuff as I box it. I wake up in the morning, the boxes is gone. I'm like, okay, we didn't.
Nobody have time to play.
No, he's gone. Done. So I'm like, we're going to have to stay where we move for a little bit of time. Some time. We got to give it some time. We got to build some roots. We haven't built any roots anywhere. We was in South Central LA when we met. Then we moved to Little Tokyo. Then we moved to Long Beach. Then we moved to Carson. Now we're about to move to LA, and then we're moving to Inglewood. So I'm like, yay. Please let this be our final destination for now. Unless we hit the lottery and we can get my dream home by the beach somewhere. Other than that, I'm good. All right, y'all. I didn't talk to y'all enough. Talked your ears off enough. Let's.
I like that green nail polish.
Thank you. Which I need to get it done.
Beautiful.
I love it.
That's really nice.
I was like, ooh. When she put it on, I was like, ooh, it came out really good. Mm. Okay, y'all. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, in R. Kelly. No, I forgot. I don't call him R. Kelly. He don't get those rights no more. Robert Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for his situations, and we all know what happened. So he got 30 years. I think. How old is he?
I think he's probably your age.
Okay, so he'd be like 90 or 80 when he gets out, if he gets out. Mm-hmm. But he got 30 years. He gonna do 30 or 15? I don't know how that go. But anyway, he got time. he got some time.
Yes, he did. Uh-huh.
And I'm glad he's been in there for a long time already.
It's been a little over a year. Has it been 2 years?
It hasn't been. It seemed like it's been about 2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So he got sentenced. So Robert Sylvester Kelly was convicted of racketeering.
Is it Sylvester?
It's Sylvester, girl. Was convicted of racketeering in 8 counts of violating the Mann Act, which prohibits transporting people across state lines for prostitution. That's what he in jail for. Okay.
And not only that, he would not let them go.
No.
Remember, he would lock the doors and stuff. In the bedrooms and stuff like that, but wouldn't even feed them, would starve them. All kind of silly stuff.
Yeah. That's just his...
He's going to pay that piper, isn't he?
Brain is fried, yeah. He about to pay the piper, and that's what you get. When you do wrong, you get right. They got you right now.
Right. And, the one lady, too, she didn't get a lot of airplay because, of course, it was R. Kelly. The big news yesterday. But Mrs. Maxwell, the one that was with Epstein, remember? She was the one going to get the girls and bringing them and trying to groom them for him and would take them to him and all that kind of stuff. They crossed some state lines as well. They went to different countries.
Right.
Stuff like that. She got 20 years.
She got 20 years.
For the part that she paid. In that, excuse me. So they both were sentenced on yesterday. Okay,
so Robert Kelly's situation overshined hers, but she got 20 years, and let's see, Tuesday judge said she played a pivotal role of facilitating a horrific scheme that spanned continents and years.
Told you.
That lady was 60 years. She's 60 years old. All right. Okay.
And don't forget, she know where them bodies is buried.
Yes,
too.
she do. Yes, she does.
And she probably told them, I still got that book. You guys will never get it. Until I say.
Right. When I'm about to die, she ain't turning that book over. Wow.
Okay, be careful. While we're talking about R. Kelly, I just want to say this. Can we separate the art from the artist?
I can't.
You can't do that?
I can't.
Come on now.
I can't. You know
why? I
why?
want you to think about that, Go. I want you to think about that.
In some instances, I can, and I tried with Robert Kelly. I tried with him. Okay. But when I hear his music, when I hear his music and when I hear Aaliyah's music now, it does something to me.
What does it do to you? What does it do to you?
I imagine, especially like a Aaliyah song. Okay. I know she was underage at the time when he was working with her, and some of the age ain't nothing but a number and all that stuff. I'm just imagining that going towards that young girl. Like, it just does something. I can't listen to it.
Okay.
I can't.
And how do you feel about him?
And him either.
Why you can't separate the art from the artist?
I don't. I hear something different now. I used to love R. Kelly songs. You know, we used to jam to them and parties and everything. And now when I hear a R. Kelly song, I hear the pedophilia underneath it. Like, I just hear it. I just hear that. Like, my ears can't unhear it now. So I can't listen to him.
Okay. I can separate the art from the artist.
Mm-hmm.
In some instances, I can. I can separate that in R. Kelly.
Mm.
I really can. Because as far as I'm concerned, he was a genius. The man knew what he was doing lyrically, and he was very talented when it came to music.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whatever he suffered in his childhood and however sick he was mentally or whatever, that's something we can't take from him. The boy was bad.
He was bad.
The boy was bad. I mean, you know, people still stepping in the name of love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're playing it at weddings all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of his stuff is going to stay with us for the rest of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
His music, you know what I mean? And let's face it, what was that song that he sung that everybody was so happy about in the churches?
I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh my God. They don't have a problem with it.
No, they don't.
What they pay. You know what I'm saying? But now, I want you to think about other people though. Separating the art from the artist.
Mm-hmm.
What about the gentleman that's in jail right now that was a predator to all those women? What was his name?
Who?
Weinstein.
Oh, no.
We made that gentleman a lot of money watching all the movies. He produced a whole bunch of movies.
Yeah.
He gave everybody a lot. He gave everybody a lot of people an opportunity.
He did.
But he was a sicko.
He was.
But we made that man rich.
We did.
We moviegoers did. Okay.
But in that instance, if he...
All right, let me call you right back.
If he was in the movie, then I probably wouldn't be able to do it. But he ain't in the movie. Like, half the movies, I don't even know that he was the director or whatever of it until I'm like, oh, that was an Epstein movie. Or, you know, if you have the list of movies that he's done. So, in that instance, I can separate. I don't know if I'm really separating because I don't really know. Like, I'm not watching it because it's an Epstein. I'm listening to R. Kelly because it's R. Kelly. But I'm not watching that movie because it's directed by Epstein. You know what I'm saying?
We listen to R. Kelly because it's a groove.
Yeah. I'm listening to R. Kelly because he is a musical genius and he's good. But I know that's I'm listening to him because he's R. Kelly. I'm not watching an Epstein movie because he's Epstein. Because if I was watching a movie and I knew it was Epstein, I would probably feel away. Okay. Not even caring about what that movie is about. Just knowing that his whole thing, I probably would feel away.
What about all these and everybody? I mean, when we think about the Nike shoes, how they're made, how these clothes are made in sweatshops and everything like that, we're not separating it. What about all these designers that don't want black folks in their clothes? We're buying their bags. We're buying their clothes anyway. We're separating it.
Mm-hmm.
For things that we want.
I think that
James Brown was a very bad abuser. Look at Elvis Presley.
Mm-hmm.
He married a very young woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of things we don't separate. But there's a lot of things that we do.
Mm-hmm.
We pick and choose.
Yeah, that's true.
we really just,
I think
really
that
picking shoes.
if as far like R. Kelly is my generation, you know what I'm saying? Like I know R. Kelly. I grew up on R. Kelly. I didn't grow up on James Brown or Elvis. Like I knew stuff happened, but I didn't know exactly what happened. Like I didn't even watch the court. I didn't know, it wasn't in my face like that how the R. Kelly situation was. So I feel more closer to the R. Kelly situation. Not to, say that, James Brown or Elvis was right in what they were doing, but I really don't know their story.
Michael Jackson.
No, I don't know about Michael Jackson. I don't know about him. I still listen to Michael Jackson because
in shoes.
I didn't get no situation. Every time people said something about Michael Jackson, it didn't play out. It just didn't play out. So I don't know. With Michael Jackson, that's a different story for me.
Okay.
Because he never was convicted. He was never convicted.
Because he paid.
Well.
He ended up paying. He ended up writing a big check.
That's what they say. But he wasn't convicted. R. Kelly, he should have wrote a bigger check. So, I don't know. I mean, we do. And I agree. We do pick and we choose. And, when it comes to R. Kelly, I just can't. I don't know. And I tried to. In the beginning, I was like, this is. We known this has been going on for a lot of years. And
look at all those entertainers that did nothing. But they would go on stage with him.
Mm-hmm. And knew about it.
They would do all of that.
Yeah.
And we don't think about holding them accountable for not even talking to him or even saying, hey, dude, or even coming and saying nothing and all that snitching shit or whatever. They didn't care about women. They didn't care about those young girls. And what about those girls' parents? What about Aaliyah's parents? So, wait a minute. They have nothing in this?
They do. They definitely do. But he's the Pied Piper and he's paying for it. He's the Pied Piper. Like, I can't, my brain is not going to go to what they call third degree of separation. I can't go to Aaliyah's parents. I can't go to the people that allowed that to happen. All my brain goes to is when I hear his voice, how that makes me feel. When I hear Aaliyah's voice, how that made me feel. That's it. I don't know. All the people that sang with him and was on his songs and knew what was going on, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing for me. It is what it is. But his voice, yeah, I can't. And the DJ better not play Step in the Name of Love in my wedding. Because I'm going to step out.
I can separate it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Girl, I'm listening. I like some of the stuff. I like some of the old stuff. I like it. I like the groove. I think he was very talented, and I can separate that from the man that he is. If he had that in his soul to sing, and he was able to do that, and that was his craft and everything like that, I can separate that which was given to him from the man that he was. You know what I'm saying? That he turned out to be. I can separate that because at least he made good on his creativity and what he was able to do. He did that. But over here, that man he was. I just.
Now I will say.
I can do that. I can do that.
I will say that it would depend on the song. Because I Believe I Can Fly does not have any sexual situations about it. You know what I'm saying?
Step in the Name of Love, doesn't it?
And Step in the Name of the Love. It doesn't have any. Those songs, I can probably squeak by and be like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. But You Remind Me of My Jeep and all the other sexual songs. The sexual songs are what get me. I'll be like, I'm good.
Not so much.
No.
Much.
Let's see. R. Kelly.
She got that vibe.
Nope.
Honey Love.
Honey Love.
Hey, Mr.
I had his whole, all of his CDs.
Oh, damn.
And was jamming them out all the time.
Your body's calling.
See, oh no, I can't listen to that one.
Bump and grind.
No bump and grind. All the songs. I know all of those songs. 12 Play. Chocolate Factory.
Well, you gotta say it though. Margot. Come on, Margot. Show the truth. Show the truth, Margot. Come on. Come on. Say the devil. Hold on.
Mr. DJ. That's all you get.
Okay. Margot says she can't do it, y'all.
Don't know. Don't slow
Margot
the party.
says she can't do it.
Don't slow the party down, please. Don't slow it down. No.
You said slow it down.
No, we can't. We can't slow it down. I'm sorry, I can't. He got all these songs. I wish. The Greatest Sex. Ugh, real talk. Okay, I can't. All right, Mr. Kelly. Good luck for you in the jailhouse. Speaking of songs and music and old school, they had a versus over the week. And it was with Ray J, Pleasure P, Sammy, Marion, and Mario. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, dang it. Valentine. Bobby Valentine? It was... And you should be glad that you missed it.
I didn't even hear about that.
I didn't know it was there. I didn't know that a versus was happening until it happened already, and then the fallout from the versus. So I was watching YouTube just to see what the talk was about, because it was so many TikToks and crazy stuff talking about these people. I was like, what happened? Like, I didn't even know it was a versus. What happened? None of them can sing. None of them. So Marion, I didn't even see the one that I heard that Amarion and his brother had came out with a watermelon and was simulating like eating a girl on a watermelon. I'm like, what are y'all doing? So you can't sing. You sound horrible. So you're going to bring out this watermelon and simulate eating somebody? Come on.
Is that the way they do it?
Right.
Like they do a watermelon?
Right.
I don't want none of that.
I don't want none of that.
Look, no, baby. I don't know who you ever sex with.
Okay. A watermelon? But they all sound horrible. They, Ray J sounded really, really bad. He was all off key. It was just bad. I'm not going to even point out just one person. They all sounded really, really bad. Really bad. And like they didn't practice. I need Timberland and Swiss Beats to bring, like, they're going to have to bring like a serious verses on after this one just to clean up the verses. Because verses was like good. Like we was jamming on verses.
Yeah.
This was a mess. This was a horrible, horrible mess.
Wow. Like
you were saying, they're going to have to start vetting them and telling them, okay, send me a tape with you actually singing the song, because you sound horrible.
Absolutely.
It was absolutely. I don't think that I think that Timberland and what's his name, Swiss Beats, should come on and be like, you know what, we sorry.
We apologize.
We apologize. We gonna get y'all a serious versus, like somebody versus somebody. Who y'all want? Cause that was horrible.
Send your request in. We'll see what we can do.
That was the worst versus ever.
Wow.
Worst ever.
Just a mess, huh?
Yes. So you didn't miss anything.
I'm glad. I don't think I would have watched that either.
Me either. Because even though Nah,
But
none
they
of
just did anyway.
No, that's not even. Yeah, that's not even in my.
That's not you.
No, I didn't listen to Amarion. I had, a touch, touch. I heard like remember one song from all of them. The rest of them, I didn't even know what they were singing. I'm like,
girl, they're like babies.
What is that? I can't. I didn't listen to B2K. I didn't listen to none of that. So that was not my speed. So Roe versus Wade was overturned by the people. They want to have control of our coochies.
And the uterus.
And the uterus. And what comes out of the uterus or what don't come out the uterus. I mean, it just, I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's such a step backwards.
It is. I don't see how they ever, I just don't understand. I don't understand.
I just want to know what part of it is not constitutional.
Right.
I don't get that part.
I don't understand that.
Why are they so fascinated with our body? I think they're just really afraid that they find themselves becoming the minorities instead of the majority.
Right.
And they're afraid. I think they're afraid that they won't have a race anymore.
Yeah.
And that's of their own doing, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but telling us that there are no more abortions, and talking about they can do something with the contraceptives and things like that, and they say these morning after pills are going off the shelves.
Yeah, they're gonna be like regular drugs, like.
Yeah.
For real drugs.
It's going to become a thing like, people going after drugs and stuff like that. Hey, just like you said, you got that morning after pill. Right. Look, give me a dozen of them.
Okay.
If you charge. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's going to get really crazy.
Yeah.
But what I also learned was that the neurologists, they are getting a lot of calls about vasectomies.
Yeah. That's
these
good.
men ain't playing.
That's good.
What are you talking about? So, she gotta have a baby?
Right. Now I'm hemmed up. Yep.
If the condom breaks.
Yep.
Or, if we in a moment or whatever, and she says it's cool and, whatever, I ain't gonna get caught up like that. So, they said that they used to get maybe 4 or 5 calls a week. They said since that whole thing went down with the Supreme Court, they say that now they're getting double those calls.
Wow. A week.
Asking questions and want to come in for consultation and all that good stuff. You know what? These guys, they like, you know what? You ain't said nothing but a word.
Okay. Look.
Because I'm not going to get caught up with all these kids,
right? All
this child support with a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I may just be dating for like a month or so and the condom breaks. Or the condom gets stuck. Counting stuff sometimes. All that kind of stuff. Everybody trying to pull it out.
Right. And like all you need is a little poop and go in there.
And that shit dripping.
Yep.
So, I mean, and the guys are getting smart. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But it's always been about us all the time. And it's really sad. I mean, I feel like they just treating us, and we've always been classified as nothing as far as women. We never really made a big difference, and they don't want us to. Second-class citizens, and I feel like with this Roe versus Wade, we did actually take that step back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're telling us, oh, you're going to have the babies.
Yeah.
You're going to have our babies. I don't care what. You know what I mean? And that's it. And it's so unfair. And it's like, wow. And then when they sit up and talk about the other things that may come down too, it's really, really scary. I'm so glad my time is over now.
Okay. Girl.
Now, don't get me wrong. stuff happens. And I believe that if a woman chooses to have abortion, she should have that right.
She should have that right.
That's what I believe.
Yep.
You know, and that's it. Point blank, I said it. Now, I do have a problem with a lady trying to get rid of a baby after the first trimester.
Yes.
Now, you had plenty of time, boo.
Yeah.
That's a baby.
Yeah, you stuck with that one.
Yeah. You know, so why don't we just carry it and put it up for adoption? You know, I just have a problem with that. You know, and, you know, they got the whole incest thing. They got the whole rape thing. They got all kind of stuff going on.
Right.
You know, date rape.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff or whatever. And you saying that we have to carry these babies to term?
Right.
And I just feel so creepy that these old white men are making those decisions. That's what creeps me out.
Yep.
You guys are making these decisions. You know, and all these people, you know, these Me Too people and all that kind of stuff, and you gonna sit up and have a baby?
Right.
Right. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't want your kid.
I mean,
I don't want to have to go through that.
Woodwork. You know what I mean? Who gonna take care of these babies?
They don't want to go through it. They don't. That's traumatizing. You got your rapist baby in your stomach. You just gotta live with it, have it.
It come out looking like that?
Yes. No. I can't. I cannot.
But then you're gonna tell us too about contraceptives? We can't have that morning after pill?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing there. It's the next day. It's the next morning. There is nothing there.
Yep. It's not a child.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
Nothing. Well, you know what? Either you keep your legs closed or you swallow the children.
Make a milkshake.
or you give them up for adoption and had a state full of kids that are not getting it up.
Yeah. Or abused. Because so, they in the system.
How do you want that?
I'm looking at this article right now. It's in the Newsweek. It came out today. And this man, he said, I was adopted months after Roe versus Wade, and I wish abortion had been an option for my birth mother. Because he was abused.
Oh my God. Isn't that sad?
Yes. And when he found his mom, so this is in 1973. So he around my age. 1973. But when he went, finally he did genealogy. He has 3 kids and everything now. And, you know, he never really talked about it. And he ended up talking about, you know, being adopted. And he wanted to find his birth mom. So after he found her, she died a week later after he found her.
But he met her.
He met her. He did meet her.
That's all that matters.
Yep, he did meet her. He said he wished that it was an option because what he went through, they were in like the Catholic. She was a teacher, so and then I think the dad was like a priest, and some stuff happened to him. And so he like, I'm good. Like I would have been fine, not knowing that if she had that option, she probably would have took that option. That's the thing. It's just exactly what you just said. The option. Some people will have their children. Some people will have the child and then give it up for abortion. For adoption. But some people don't want to go through that trauma. That's traumatic. That's going to take something out of them. And it's just like, they don't want to go through that. So they should have that option to not do it. And not be, you know, harassed because they don't want to have a child that they can't take care of.
Right.
Or don't want.
Right.
I just don't get.
You're just being forced. You're being forced
to have a child.
They're not going to take care of you. You know. So
California. So we are not a state that banned abortion, right? We not.
Oh no, we supporting everybody.
Okay.
I understand that Canada is.
Okay.
As well, I had a picture of all the states that I think everything on the West Coast is.
Okay, good.
Excuse me. I think we're good there. Um, let's see. Um, let's see.
That's
I
good.
think we're good on the West Coast. Um, but yeah, there's some the South, nowhere in the South. I think Texas, I think their government there is going to make some type of stipulations or something maybe,
Mm.
but I'm not sure.
Here it is. Ban it goes into effect immediately. Okay, so Kentucky, Louisiana,
Uh-huh.
South Dakota,
Uh-huh.
bans that go into effect 30 days. Okay, Idaho, Tennessee, Texas,
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi, Missouri, North
Mm-hmm.
Dakota,
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma,
Mm-hmm.
Utah, Wyoming. All of those
All those are what?
are banned. Those are banning abortions.
Well, we knew Utah was,
Right. Oh.
but that sounds a little southern, and
Mm-hmm.
you got some um central
Midwest, yeah.
um
Oh,
there
Central,
too,
yeah.
central states there.
Mm-hmm. That's sad.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not, um, I'm not having any children, and so I don't. It does not affect me, but I feel sad for the people that it will affect, especially young girls growing up right now. You know, they may get a trip up, slip up, and you know they just got out of high school and they have everything ahead of them, and you know shit happens, and so you're telling them that they can't have an abortion. They can't take the morning after pill. They can't do nothing. You're going to have the baby. Your dreams are crushed. You have to wait until you can figure it out. That's not fair.
Yeah, and especially now their dreams don't necessarily have to be crushed if they have a good support team.
If they,
Now, if you don't have a good support team,
yeah,
like a good mom and dad,
yeah,
or a good
family
relative
member,
that can help you
somebody,
and
yeah,
say, "No, we're going to help you with this baby because you're going to finish and doing what you got to do."
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But a lot of them,
They don't have that.
not so much.
So now they in the system. Now they got to be on some kind of support, and
Kind of
now
aid.
taxpayers got to pay more money because we got a lot of people because
A lot.
yeah, and that's what, a lot of people that's on that need support. The dads they get away scot free because if they can't find them, if they decide they don't want to work every day, ever a day in their life, then they don't have to pay nothing for that child.
Right.
And a lot
Right.
of them cowards do that. They just will not work. They just won't work. Just so they won't have to pay child support, which is
Wow.
stupid.
That is ridiculous. To not even care about the child,
Right.
but let the child become something.
And then you're going to be right there. Ooh, that's my son. No, it's not your
We've
son.
seen it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not your son.
You never.
You didn't want to claim it. You didn't want to claim it.
You never know what's going to happen in somebody's life.
Mm-hmm. You don't.
You know what I mean? Just like Shaq.
That's who I was thinking about. Yep. That's exactly who I was thinking about, Shaq.
You know, and these fathers come running after these mothers such a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But they are just like, no, it's about my mom.
Yep.
You know, it's about my mom.
Yep.
You know, dad's wasn't even showing up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad. That's sad. You know, I had more daddies than I could deal with, though. Lord have mercy.
Woo! On that note,
I have very good men in my life. I'm gonna say
that's
that.
good.
Very strong, good men in my life. I'm not listen down to grandpa, uncles, all of them.
Right.
They were very strong men in my life. Especially the grandfathers and my father's stepfathers. All that. Very strong. And I think that if I would have had a baby, or any of my sisters or whatever, I think we would have had a really good support team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just really sad. It's just so sad. And not only that, I don't think about just us, people of color. What about those people that live back in the South? Those white people in the trailer parks and back there in them houses that are falling apart and trays that are falling
Right.
apart or whatever, that's having all these babies and stuff like that. What about them?
Right.
What about them?
Right.
They don't have the education, don't know, and don't even try. They just don't you think about them?
Right. And it's gonna go back to like when they, did use the hanger, and they're
Oh
gonna
my
die.
God,
If they decide
Margot.
I don't want to have it, or these back alley people going trying to, do it for them, and it's just gonna be a bad situation again. A bad
Yeah,
situation
the
again.
women better get the education. I just say educate them.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
People, mothers need to do a better job at educating their daughters
Mm-hmm.
for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
And
At a young age, so that
at a
they
young
know.
age, I remember when I would take my daughters to a pediatrician or whatever, and I would have their doctor sit there and talk to them, and I would give them all the pamphlets and everything, and then I would just have them, because they sometimes they won't listen to you.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just got smart and said, okay, here are the pamphlets and everything like that. If you have any questions, let me know. When I take it to the doctor, I gave her the pamphlets or whatever, so you can talk to her if she have any questions, you can answer, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, okay. And that's the way we teamed up to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like, you got it from me, you get it from the doctor, you got the paperwork, so this is what it is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Point blank or whatever. If you have questions, let me know. About books, about everything.
Right.
Here. You know what I mean? You can't say you weren't tough.
Right.
Period.
You got the
it's as simple as
information.
that.
Yeah.
And and sometimes it's not even about the parents being uncomfortable. Sometimes it's the kids that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
My kids were uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I just think sometimes the parents start too late to try to talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got to start early, especially these days. You really got to start early because, okay, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. The BET Awards, it is so sexualized. And now I feel like how my mom
really?
and my grandma and them used to be when we was growing up, and they be like, oh, it's just so this. But all of the girls got on like a bikini, a bathing suit. Like they don't have on clothes when they performing. And they are humping and bumping and shaking and twisting, and they got on a freaking bathing suit. They got they don't have no clothes on. So sex is the world is sexualized. Okay, it is what it is. So that's why we have to bring our girls in, bring our boys in, and be like, look, this is what it is. Everybody could be shaking their booty and everything else, but this is what you need to do to keep yourself safe. Okay, and not have kids and diseases and whatever else come along with it. You need to do this, and you can watch all the booty shaking that you want to, because that's just the way the world is right now. Fine, whatever. But this is how you stay safe. This is how you be responsible. So
I'm thinking about it right now. I have never seen Janet Jackson come out in one of those outfits.
Never. No. I mean, I was so shocked. All of the girls.
I have never seen, what's her name? Lauryn Hill come out in one of those outfits.
Never.
The only person I saw come out in that outfit, and I used to always question, why is Beyonce always coming out in heels?
Yep. Beyonce.
Why is that necessary to sell?
Yep.
If you have talent.
Yep.
Okay, and she's a performer.
Yeah.
That means that she's winded where she can dance around and she can sing or whatever. All the singing, okay, we'll
right.
You know what I mean?
She's a performer.
I'm on the fence about that sometimes. You know what I mean? It depends on what song it is. Okay,
yeah,
for me.
you're right.
But what I'm saying is, I think it's the labels that push that because they think sex sells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to do this, and you got to have this, and you got to look like this, and you got to look like that, or whatever. But if you have that talent, I ain't seen Whitney come out looking like that.
Never.
Whitney never came out looking like that.
Nope.
With them little toothpick legs.
Okay. Never.
You
ever.
look like olive oil. But what I'm saying is, it's not necessary if you have the talent.
Yeah.
You don't have to have gimmicks. You don't have to do that, because what's going to sell is your talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of women out there. We got, Sade.
Yeah.
We got who else? Jill Scott.
Jill Scott, her. that lady heard.
Ain't nobody doing all that.
LMA, they sing. They don't wear all of that stuff.
They look. Her.
No, she dressed and everything. Now I'll give it to all the time. Now I'll give it to the rappers who sing about sex. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. They're singing about fucking. That's what they're singing about. So, okay, if you want to wear wop outfits and stuff like that, that's, it goes with your song. But if you're singing a ballad like on BET, on awards, her name is Chloe Bailey. It was her, Halle, and Chloe. So she's by herself.
Those were the twins on
the two sisters.
That show.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So she's single. She broke off from her sister singing, and she is so over sexualized. She's wearing the bathing suits too. And
they come under
Beyonce. Yes. And she can sing. Chloe can sing. Oh my gosh, she can sing. But she's singing these songs and she's dancing around in these bathing suits and she got booty so big. Lord have mercy. I mean, just all this. And I'm like, why? You can sing. You don't have to do that. You really do. But you know what? Let me tell you this though. Because we say that she didn't have to do that. Chloe and Halle have been singing for a long time, wearing clothes. Nobody knew who they were. It's not until she broke out and said, okay, well, I'm going to see. And I don't know the story behind it because why the sister didn't break out too. But anyway, after she broke out from her sister and started wearing these outfits.
The sister is going to be the mermaid.
Oh, but I thought that was Chloe. It's not Chloe? I
forget their names. One is singing, and the other one is doing the mermaid thing.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's Halle.
Yeah, but they were both in that show, not Blackish. They were the spin-off with the Blackish girl. What was the name of it? And they were her friends.
Grownish.
What was it called? Grownish.
Uh-huh.
And they played sisters in Grownish.
Oh, okay.
So they did that together for many, many, many years.
Okay.
And then one of them didn't come back from that, and she was doing the whole Disney with the mermaid. She's going to be the mermaid.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a black mermaid.
Good.
I don't know how many times we're going to redo that show.
I know. Anyway, it's fine.
And then the sister is doing the singing.
Yeah. She naked on stage. So now that she's naked on stage, she is now she's out there. She's, people really see her now. And she's being promoted now. And so it's because she's sexualizing herself, and she's a beautiful girl. She can sing. That's a person that can actually sing a song and sound good. But they gotta wear a bikini, so she didn't have a bikini. She had the leotard, like a whole little leotard, one piece. Yeah. She had one piece on, and I'm like, oh, okay, wow. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we gotta do. So, let's see here. What else we got on here? Oh, just
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift don't have one piece.
She sure don't. I don't know why I don't like Taylor Swift.
Just name me, Margot, right now while I have their attention on this. A white singer who wears a one piece when she sings.
No, nobody.
Can you think of one?
Jennifer Lopez be wearing one now too, though.
Okay.
But she ain't white, so
she's Hispanic.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, here goes Jennifer Lopez with hers on. Let me see. Taylor Swift.
Never.
I know. I ain't never seen Taylor Swift with them long legs, wear nothing like that. Okay, she got on. Okay, she got on little booty shorts. That's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, let me see what this look like. Oh yeah, it's like a jumpsuit that with the shorts, and it's long sleeve. So yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, if I had the body, I would wear that right now, walking down the street. So yeah, that's not. Yeah, no, just yeah.
Just us.
Just us. You're right.
Just us.
You are absolutely right.
I rest my case.
I rest my case. Just congratulations to Judge Ketanji Brown, who got sworn in today as the Supreme Court Justice. So congratulations to her. First black
set for life
female Supreme Court Justice. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You were saying something about an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, there's an 18-wheeler that had some immigrants in it. They were trying to get here. And in San Antonio, Texas, I guess they had a problem with the 18-wheeler. He had some mechanical problems. And he left, and he didn't open up the bag. And there were 51 dead. There were a lot rushed to the hospital. I don't know the number that they were rushed to the hospital, but 2 of them in the hospital ended up passing. So there were a total of 53 immigrants that died. I saw this morning that 4 people ended up being arrested. And the driver of that 18-wheeler, when they arrested him, he was high on meth. It was just so sad. It's just so sad. And it's so funny how we say things like, they can't tell us about, the black experience because they haven't walked in our shoes. They can't tell us about racism and things like that. Well, you know what? We haven't walked in those people's shoes either.
Not at all.
So, they're really trying to get here for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they did not deserve to go that way. It wouldn't have hurt that man to go back there and open up the damn back of that 18-wheeler and just let them people go.
Right.
And run and do what you want. Whatever. I'm sorry. This is the end of the road, you guys. I got a problem. Ain't nobody coming. I can't have you guys in the back like that if I'm trying to get this fixed. But I'm going to let y'all go and find your way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You going to leave it locked up? Oh, man, come on. Oh, my God.
They back there just sitting, just like, what is happening? Why are we stopped? Like, what's going on? What? Okay.
You talking about no water. You talking about the heat going over 100 degrees in the back with no air. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about babies, toddlers, small children, mothers, fathers, just trying to get to a better place.
Yep. And then they end up dying in the worst place. Like
at the hands of a meth addict.
Yep. Ugh.
What the hell?
That's so sick.
And Margot, he was looking real crazy too. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
I see the pic. I'm looking at a picture of him. I found it, and he looked a mess. They got, a hot mess. And he from here. He from Pasadena.
Isn't that something?
Oh, from Pasadena, Texas. Man, let me take that back. They have a Pasadena in Texas. Like, he from Pasadena. All I see was Pasadena. That's a mess. He a mess.
But isn't that something that man did those people like that?
Yeah, that was
he's gonna be charged for murder.
Yep.
He's gonna be charged for murder.
He getting life.
Nobody cares about anybody.
Nope, they don't. He just cared about the money that he didn't get. And so you could have let them go and be like, look, my truck broke down. I opened up the back. I let them fly away. Go. Them
people probably gave their life savings just to ride in the back of that truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he spent that money on meth.
He sure did. He couldn't
didn't even get the truck tuned up.
Right. He was like, I got my meth. As soon as I get across this border, I'm gonna hit it, and then I'm gonna go in overdrive and be out of here. And the truck then broke down. And he already high, so he ain't thinking, okay, let me just go let him out.
Ain't even thinking.
That's sad. Blessings and prayers go to their family. All those families.
All those families.
A mess.
Mm-mm.
So the black people, us, we, Bruce Beach, they got the family got the beach back.
It sure did. They bought it back in 1912. Can you imagine? And in 1924, the city came back and said that they wanted to build a park there. Mm-hmm. So what they do. They rob the people, and with their unjust laws and everything, systemic racism, and they took it from them. And it was founded that, that it was unjust what they did to these people. And so yesterday, the people got back their land. And today, the land is worth $20 million.
Okay, that's good.
And yes, and now the family is renting. They're receiving monthly payments from the city for them to rent their land.
That's awesome. That's sad that had to happen, in the original Bruce family wasn't able to give that generational wealth to their family, like bring it down, 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 down. Right. They had to get it stolen from them, and now they got it back. Like it's sad, but I'm glad they got it back.
I'm glad they got it back. Can you imagine how many stories like that are in this country, this U.S. of A, with folks of color? Mm-hmm. How they took hell, we didn't even get to talk about the Indians.
Right.
How they did them and how they took land and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm just saying, how many stories like that are out there, Margot?
Mm-hmm. Where the generation may have just fell off. Like, you don't even know who owned that. Actually owned it. So if they got it stolen back, say you got it stolen in 1912, and then you just didn't have no more family, well, they stole it and they got away with it because no more family even knew that person owned that property or that area or whatever. They just took it. It's gone. give it here. We're gonna take it and we're gonna do what we want to do with it, and nobody left to fight for you. That's sad.
Nobody wants to fight because they feel like you don't have right to that land anymore.
Right. It's like you
regardless of what happened, we can't do nothing about it. We can't go back and undo that. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was mine and you guys did this, and it wasn't fair. Well, it's already been done. It's been years ago. Just forget about it.
Yep. Do you have paperwork? No? All right, get up out of here.
And you know has been dead forever.
Yes, we don't have no paperwork. We're not going to let you find no paperwork because we didn't already switch the damn paperwork. If you try to go look for some shit, you ain't going to find it. So, get out of here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I'm glad to hear that they got the beach back. Really happy for and they're going to be getting paid for it. Yes. Nipsey Hussle's killer got stabbed in jail. That's crazy.
You know what? Like I said, I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I really thought that man would have been dead by now. But I hate to say it, but if they tried once and didn't succeed, trust me, it's coming again.
Yep.
It's going to come again.
Definitely.
I don't know why it took so long for the trial.
I know. I mean, I was like, I thought he was already convicted and, it's done. But then like, okay, now we're doing a trial. I'm like, that trial? What the heck? Okay. Yeah, they said that he got jumped and held in a cell. And they slashed him with a razor on the back of his neck. And he lost consciousness and he needed 3 staples to close the wound. And so right now the proceedings are on hold until he's better, I guess. But yeah, it said adding the men punched him and cut him with a razor. Let's see. 13 inmates hold a cell, roughly 13 inmates. Okay, Holder. The guy name is Eric Holder had his head down and he was resting his eyes when he was hit from behind. Somebody sucker punched him, adding that the men punched him and cut him with the razor, and he was taken to the hospital suffering bruising and abrasions to his face in addition to lacerations. Wow. Yeah, they better put him in a cell by himself cause
he ain't gonna make it.
Not at all. Not at all.
He's not gonna make it.
Okay, so I like your soapbox.
You like my soapbox?
Yes. Show me the money.
Show me the money. I'm just so tired of these broken promises. Now, student loans have not been paid.
No.
Okay, we haven't received our checks for the gas.
No.
We have not received the checks for the gas. Okay. What else was promised to us?
We had the gas. We had that student loans. They
Reparations.
talking about reparations. They talking about another.
We got somebody that submitted something, and they like what she submitted. So we're not going to hold our breath. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Okay.
They talked about another stimulus check.
Okay. We're not getting any dates though.
No, we just getting a lot of mouth bumping.
A lot of and they said that things are going to happen in October, and it's really funny things going to happen in October because the voting starts in November.
Of course.
We're not going to forget how long we have to suffer through all this gas and everything else, these high prices of food, when you're not giving us a reason why everything is so high in the first place. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Gas going up again. And it makes me so angry. You guys are supposed to be the politicians. You guys are supposed to know how to handle stuff and how to stay on top of stuff and take care of our country. Yeah. You guys are doing a shitty job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, how do we get here? Did we learn anything from 2008?
Right.
Did we learn anything? I'm like, you know what? We need to do an overhaul. Anybody over 50 got to leave Washington.
Yeah. You got to go. You've been there too long. 50,
you got to go.
You've been there too long.
You got to go. You've been there too long and you don't understand and you're out of touch. Mm-hmm. You out of touch. You don't know what a carton of eggs costs. Mm-mm. Okay? You don't know, sir. You don't know what it takes to feed a family of 4. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Especially with the wages out there today. Just for, I feel so bad sometimes when I hear these stories, Margot.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. And and everybody wants to come here? For what?
It's too damn high over here.
It's too high. And now, trust me, you guys, this weather ain't worth.
This show ain't.
Not here in California.
No.
What we at, $2.25 in tax?
Mm-hmm.
On the dollar. Margo. What?
Yeah.
We damn near $7 a gallon, y'all.
Yeah.
We got wildfires out here all the time. Mm-hmm. Because guess what? It don't rain in California.
It don't rain in California.
Okay, beaches are nasty. They are low. Mm-hmm. The lakes are low. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're doing. They're old. They're sleeping on the job. And they're out of touch.
Right.
They're so out of touch about what's happening in this U.S. of A. Mm-hmm. And they're so afraid to turn over those rings. Mm-hmm. Let somebody bright come out smarter, knows what global warming is.
Right.
Instead of saying there's no such thing.
Right.
What? Margot. And then all of a sudden, I find this to be just a little peculiar. We pay all those taxes. We already know what happens to the lotto. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Nothing. Right.
Kids still ain't learning nothing. School still looks like shit. Mm-hmm. You can't even tell the students from the teachers. Okay. Then you turn around and all of a sudden, Newsom, I love him to death.
Right.
He talking about how he got these billions saved up. What the fuck? And you got these billions saved up, and we paying damn near $7 a gallon.
Right.
And you ain't open up that purse yet.
What you doing with it? You just holding it?
That's our fucking tax money that we've been paying these high ass taxes in California, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to open up them purse strings a little quicker than what you're doing. Okay, we don't need all the photo ops. Right. We don't need the interviews.
No.
We need the checks in the bank.
Okay.
That's what we need. Yep. Fuck all that talking. I'm tired of you and Biden.
Okay.
I'm Nancy Pelosi, her husband.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? You got a DUI, a drunk drive. What did happen with him? I seen that.
Just call Nancy and tell her to pick you up.
Right.
Or go over there and have a drink at home when you get home with Nancy.
Right. What are you doing?
Stop.
Charged with
I don't understand this. I just don't understand. But here's my thing. Why is it taking so long to let go of those purse strings? And we out here suffering, and you keep talking about what you're gonna do. Between him and Biden, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And the House Speaker, what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. For the
Republicans.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Sessions?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, I can't think of his name right now. Look at him.
Yeah.
He really needs to go.
Is it Paul Ryan?
No.
No. Okay. Hold on.
I forget his name. His name just escapes me right now. I can't even think. I'm so goddamn mad. But it just makes me so mad that we voted for y'all and y'all can't solve these issues. What the fuck we need you for?
Right.
Y'all need to get some young whippersnappers up in there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because what you guys learn and stuff, it's not working here anymore. It's not working.
Right. Nope. It's not working, and it's just a whole bunch of, like they get you all like, and then you're like, okay. No.
And then they come up, well, I can only do so much, and we got to do this, and I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You knew how much you can do when you was sitting up there asking for votes.
Right.
Okay? You knew what you could do. And then people sitting up trying to vote for Caruso. Do they even know that this man,
Voted for Caruso,
was an actual Republican and decided to run, so he changed to a Democrat?
Yeah.
Because you know why? The Republicans want him to come in and change California for him.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, please. I can't. I just don't understand. People want California so bad.
No.
They want it so bad.
Y'all can have it.
But they can have this shit.
Yeah, you really can.
Because it ain't what you think it is, folks. Trust me.
Mm-mm.
We're very liberal. Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. But you're going to pay for it.
Yep.
When you come here, sir, you're going to pay for that.
You're going to pay for that, sir.
You're going to pay for that. You're gonna pay for them nasty-ass beaches. You're going to pay for them fires. You're going to pay for this hot weather.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're going to pay for all that. Because California don't play.
Yep. That's where all the money is going. They talk about distributing money, but ain't nobody distributing shit.
ain't a check went in that account yet.
Nope. I ain't seen it. I have not
It wasn't made by me.
Right. That I ain't work hard for.
Ain't nothing went in there.
No free money. Mm-hmm.
And then the cold part about it, you got to keep your eyes and stuff on your money, because you got to watch out for these interest rates. You got to see where the Dow's going.
Yeah.
You got to watch all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day. Because guess what? Your retirement money gonna look like shit in a minute.
Mm-hmm. It's dwindling up like a little raisin. It's just scribble.
Ooh, I remember in 2008, girl, I almost cried.
Woo!
That was a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. Yep.
Margot, we going back though.
We are. And it's not going to be good for anybody.
It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. And you know what? All these smash and grabs.
Woo! They just risking.
And they get bolder and bolder and bolder.
Yeah.
Like that and stuff. Y'all better do something.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better do something.
Yep.
And then you got this guy in there, the DA. Everybody mad at him.
Or Garcon. Yeah. He need to go. That dude right there.
They didn't like lacy ass either.
Right. See? You see what you get when you should have stuck with what you do.
That grass ain't always greener.
No, it's not. And he came in there and did a whole 360.
They upset. But see, the thing is, though, they don't like it. But he's going by the law.
He is. That's always so. That's what we need to change is the law. The law that he's going by is effed up.
Right.
On some things.
Right.
And that's what he's going by.
That's what he's going by.
So.
Lacey made some mistakes too.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna be happy with nobody that get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they start, allowing things to happen to us and stuff like that. But see, now they real mad because those 2 El Monte cops.
Yeah.
Now they real mad because the mother said that it's their fault and the blood is on his hands and all this shit.
Right.
Whatever.
What y'all gonna do about it? Nothing. Everything is just talking. Everything is talk. Ain't nothing happening. Ooh, it sounds good. Ooh, blood is on his head. Oh. What's gonna happen?
Listen. I'm getting on the 710. And I see all these people getting off buses. Margot on 3rd, getting on the 710. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huge buses. Tour buses, like.
Mm-hmm.
They let people off, girl. These people finna turn the corner down there, girl, and start marching, protesting.
Oh, wow.
Girl, they brought him in on all these buses. You couldn't even hardly get down 3rd Street, girl.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, they had Ocean just locked up. Boom. I saw them way down here. I'm just like, are they marching already? I'm like, oh, Lord, why did I run into all these buses and all these people? Lord,
wow.
Margot, it was so many people down here Saturday. It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I'm just like, they out here marching. But they knew that shit was coming. Right. Y'all should have been trying to do something, put that shit on the ballot a long time ago.
Yeah.
Y'all knew that shit was coming. They was telling us. Yeah. Y'all wasn't even listening.
It's like, oh,
but y'all didn't think it was going to pass.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand what they do. It's just like, what is your job? That's like having a job and you're not doing anything. You just show up to work. Like, it just seems like all of y'all just show up to work and do what? Order pizza? Like, what do you do at work?
They do nothing. They got a guaranteed check. What do they care? They have to do nothing.
Yeah.
Shit. They go down there to, what's that place, that coffee place you like? Starbucks. They get them drinks, come in, talk to each other, whatever. Get online, see what's happening in the news.
Right, and that's it. Until something happened and they're like, oh, okay, all right, put my teleprompter up. All right, let me read it. All right, let's go back down to doing what we doing. Y'all don't do shit. Like, you don't do anything. All you do is bump them gums, talk, and then we supposed to be like, all right, and then nothing happens though. Be like, well, what happened to when you just said that we was gonna get or you was gonna do? Well, my hands are tied. My hands are tied.
except when we're trying to run out there and help Ukraine. Right.
Yeah.
And we giving them missiles, and we giving them money, and we doing this, and we doing that, and we doing this, and we doing that.
We doing some. Okay, so
that comes out of a different account. So
I'm not.
We can't commingle funds.
We can't touch that. I heard the
fuck you guys right now. Hold on. Let me take care of this.
Let me send the billions over here.
Okay. And we'll see what happens later.
Yeah.
You know how your mama tell you, wait and see.
Okay. You just hold that thought and wait and see, because we got some things that happen over here. Mm-hmm. And we're going to give them all the money that they need. I was like flabbergasted when I was watching the news sometime this week. And they had the president of Ukraine, and no disrespect to Ukraine and what's happening in their situation, but I'm just saying. He told all the leaders that's helping him that he need like all these billions of dollars, or they're going to have to fight Russia themselves. Who's fighting them? What? Well, you should be fighting them.
What's going on?
I was like, well, this is your place. You should be fighting them. So because we giving y'all money and our people are over there, so our people are fighting, what are y'all doing? sitting back drinking tea, eating bonbons. That didn't sit well with me. I was like, well, we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight.
Well, goddamn it, you should. It's your country.
It's your country. I was like, okay, see, that's why I can't listen to the news.
We're so busy helping everybody else. We can't even help ourselves. We won't even give everybody health care.
We can't help. All the money that you're giving, billions of dollars that you giving to them, it was a bomb that went over there. Like Russia shot like this big old bomb over into their little shopping center and killed all them people. I was like, and they showed the bomb go. I was like, you know what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the bomb went over a missile or whatever it was. It went and it showed it. Boom. I was like, oh wow, this is like for real. I feel sorry for them.
Fight.
I need a billion. Wire me $1 billion because he over here shooting up my malls and stuff now. Like if you don't pay for it, we're gonna have to fight. I'm like, well, who fighting? Y'all should be fighting. I hope y'all fighting. This y'all fight. This is the problem between you and Russia.
That is crazy. But you know what? We'll never know till it's all over and he leaves office, and then they're gonna tell the whole story.
Yep. He done said something to
whole story.
He done said something to Putin. Is that Putin that's over there in Russia? He done started some shit with Putin. He was on the phone with his ass, and then he was like, "What?" And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see." And Putin said, "Push the damn button. Let me show him a little something." Okay. Woo bam. Okay. Let me show you who I am. Woo bam. Okay. Now you need. He was like, help. Calling all the countries. Who gonna help us? No, you shouldn't have been talking shit.
See him and the guy in Korea? Step lightly.
Yeah. No, you don't play with them. They're gonna call your bluff.
You gotta be ready.
Yeah. They're gonna call your bluff.
That ain't gonna be no joke.
They're gonna say, oh, really? Okay, hold on. Let me push this button right here. What button you gonna push? Oh, y'all ain't got the missiles? Or you gotta call over here to get America to get some money to buy some missiles? We don't have any missiles. Well, you shouldn't have been talking shit. Okay? You should have left the man alone.
It's just so crazy.
It'll come out.
And then we over here struggling like this, and our prices are going up on everything.
Yep.
And we're having a hard time, and you over there saying we're gonna help these people.
Right. What about us? What about the people that pay the taxes in this country?
That have been for years.
Right. That's our money. Y'all shipping off somewhere else to help somebody else.
And like I told you, I'll never forget that one shirt that I saw at that Juneteenth celebration down at the Rainbow Lagoon. Mm-hmm. That guy's shirt, I've never seen one like it. I swear to God, I have got to get that shirt. His shirt says something to the effect of, "You are welcome, America, for us building this." Mm-hmm. And on the back, it said Juneteenth.
Okay. Yep.
I'm just like, wow. Mm-hmm. I need that shirt.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful shirt. I was like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We built this. Mm-hmm. We built this. We showed y'all how to do this stuff. We built the White House. Mm-hmm. We did all this. Mm-hmm. We showed you guys how to bathe. We showed you guys how to plant food, how to harvest,
how to fry some
chicken.
You had
to feed your children.
Right.
You know what I mean? We did all this. We kicked your food. We did all of this for you guys. Mm-hmm. Okay? You raped us and our men and our children. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like that. And you guys got the nerve to call us savages? You guys hung us and set things on fire and then had to cover your faces and all this white garb. Right. And then you burn crosses and stuff and burn our house down and stuff like that. And then you got the nerve to tell us that we're rioters?
Right.
And we start fires?
That's y'all.
And we do this and that. Where do we get that from?
Yeah. Where do we learn
You guys looking like the terrorists to us.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys got the nerve to say we're the threat?
Yeah.
Please, sir. Please, sir. See, this is a history that they don't want you to know.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? And I don't understand how people, especially people of non-color, don't even want to know the history.
No, it don't affect them.
Because
So
they are
care.
ashamed of it.
Yeah.
They are ashamed of it.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. Oh, get over it. No, you get over it.
Right. Oh, that happened. This, that. But I still feel the effects right now in 2022.
Of it. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. With your privileged dad.
Mm-hmm. I feel all the effects of it.
So don't tell us to get over it.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't tell us to get over it.
Act like you got some kind of sense so that we don't have to feel those effects, and then we could get over whatever you think we need to get over.
Right. So, and then I want to know, when you go on Ancestry and you see all these black faces popping up from your granddaddy.
Right.
Guess what, cousin?
Hey, cousin. How you doing? We like, what? Yeah.
So, really? It wasn't that long ago, folks.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. That's why that whole thing, Roe versus Wade, has been killed.
Out of here. Don't have them damn babies. And we don't care.
Because they do not want to become a minority.
Mm-hmm. They won't have them. I don't care who gave them to you.
That's right.
Have our babies.
But be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Because it may populate another portion
sooner than you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
What you gonna do then, sir?
Mm-hmm. Try to kill us off again. That's all it is. Oh, it's too many of them. We're gonna have to kill them off.
Wow.
Freaking dummies.
What else we got, kiddo?
So I just had a quick rant. So there's a TikTok or Twitter or whatever it is going around with this girl who has 4 kids, and one of the fathers of the kids was brought his son some McDonald's, drove up, and so she turns on her camera. She said, "Yeah, I'm about to expose him. Well, he gonna come driving up here, and he only gonna have 1 burger and fries for his son. But there's 3 other kids in here that are not his. And he know that I don't get my food stamps until the 11th. So he can't eat in front of the other kids who don't have nothing to eat. So he drive up, he have a McDonald's, 1 cup and 1 bag. And she said, I know it's only 1 hamburger in there. He said, yeah, it's for my son. And she said, well, your son's siblings are in there, and they need to make sure that they have something in there too.
Why is that my responsibility?
Not at all. Those are not my
responsibility to make sure that her children have something to eat before the 11th.
Yep. Exactly.
God, that sounds so ghetto and ridiculous.
So that means your kids are not going to be able to eat until the 11th. Where their daddy's at? Where the other kids' daddy at? That's not fair. So you over here talking about you want to expose him, but it's really exposing you for the dirty rat that you are of a mom, because you don't know how to portion out your money enough to make it to the 11th. And you got 4 fucking kids. You got 4 kids, so you want this baby daddy of 1 to take care of the other 3 kids, and then you yelling and screaming. That's people. You see like the comments. They was like, you need to take that energy over to them other 3 baby daddies, or whoever the baby daddies are of them other kids. Don't be mad at him because he want to take care of his son. It's not fair. It's not fair.
That was not his responsibility.
No.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this. Men.
Because I know what you're about to say.
You know where I'm going.
Yes.
Look, partner, homeboy, cousin, bro, whatever you want to call it. that's the shit you chose.
You laid down with it. You created it.
You laid down with that. I don't give a fuck how good she sucked your dick.
Okay.
You know what? Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's who you got.
Yep.
And you had a baby.
Yep.
Okay. So you know what that means?
Mm-hmm. You stuck with it.
You stuck like Chuck. Don't come leaving your crying ass on. I can't. This ain't that. You didn't wait on when you was laying down either.
Yeah. You was having a whole little family with her. It was all good. It was all good until you broke up.
It was all good. It was all good.
You know she crazy.
But now, if in fact that they were all together in the house and that little baby boy was his and she had them 3 kids, okay, that's different. I'm in the household. Hey, listen, I just ain't buying nothing for my son. Damn it, I'm buying stuff for the whole house.
Right.
That's what we do.
Yes.
Okay. But after I'm gone and we're not together no more, I don't know how old the baby was. I don't know how old them 4 kids is. But goddamn, you still on food stamps?
Right. Come on.
Stop.
Yeah.
And you talking about 9 and I don't get nothing until 11. And what about the other kids? You mean to tell me that you got 4 kids and you on food stamps and your food can't stretch to 11?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know.
Right.
Are you cooking? What are you doing?
Right.
Because you know what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To buy food or whatever. Because see, had that been me and that would have been dude, I would have been like, okay, so it's a problem you can't feed these kids. Because guess what? I'm taking mine.
Right.
See, I'm not going to have this problem.
Right.
And then I'm not going to have you out here in these streets talking to me this way or whatever in front of my kid. Because see, I can tell you right now, by the way you talking and the way you act, what my son is being raised around.
Yeah.
And see, they don't think those kind of things when they're in the middle of a whole bunch of crap, right?
Right.
But then when the shit hits the fan, oh my God. But that's what you chose, partner.
Yep.
That's what you chose.
Your boo.
So guess what? You lay down, you got to make that bed, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make that bed. And you know what? I wish you will.
Yeah. I wish you would get that.
But see, and you still ain't smart. Because what you should have did, you could have said, you know what, I'm going to take my son, I'm going to come by and pick up, old so-and-so, and Junior, I'm pick up Junior, and, we're going to go over here and see my mom for a minute or whatever, or we're going to go do this or whatever. And then Junior would have stopped and got to McDonald's, and ate and came back and, knocked on somebody's door and went in for a minute and said hi or whatever. By the time we got back to her porch, we would have been burping.
Yep. Here's Junior.
Yeah.
He good.
Yeah.
Junior's good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's it. But what I'm saying is, if you got 4 kids, you make preparations for them 4 kids for that whole month that you have them food stamps, or you get up off your lazy ass and you go to school and you get yourself a job or whatever, and you take care of your 4 children. Okay?
Yep.
That's what you need to do. Because, I mean, dude, you lay down with that woman.
Yeah. That's your baby
didn't
mama.
have nothing going on.
Yep. That's your baby
and
mama.
And she probably, I didn't get my food stamps till 11. Okay, now whose fault is that?
Right. That's all your fault. All of your fault.
You can't take care of my child the way I think my child should be taken care of. So let me do it.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
And see, if she was smart, if you didn't have no food stamps until the 11th, and that man brought over a cheeseburger, some French fries, and a drink, you should have took that food. Thank you. Took that food, cut that hamburger up in 4 pieces, gave everybody a little bit of fries, gave everybody some sip of the drink, because it was a nice size drink, like a big drink.
Sure was. It was a nice size drink.
Get them a cup. Everybody about to have a little sip. Everybody got their little corner of a burger. You got to cut some fries, and everybody ate, and everybody is good. And the kids would have been happy. Oh, cool. We ate our French fries and we got our thing. We good to go. Instead of trying to make that man buy your other kids food. Like, that's not his responsibility. He is taking care of the responsibility of the one that he created. Not the other ones. That's your other baby daddy's problem.
Yeah, because he's no longer in the household.
He's not there. He don't have to buy it. And she ended up Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say she ended up doing another video. So after she did that video and she took the food, she's like, okay, take it and threw it in the street. Threw the food in the street. Now you don't have no food for your kids, like I just said. Till 11, you gonna throw that food in the street.
Ignorant, yes. Ghetto, low life.
Dumb. And then somebody pointed out, said, so you don't have no food stamps until 11, but your nails are surely done. She got her nails done. Her nails were done. Okay? The person who posted it, they was like, the creator that posted the video, she said, I didn't even notice that. Wow, she did.
Oh, yeah, we gonna peep it out.
Yeah.
We gonna peep it out.
You know, we gonna look at every single thing. So she ended up posting a video because she was like, oh, today, or I don't know when she posted a video, but I just seen it today. She's like, I know people are over here dragging me all over social media, but see, you guys don't understand. When he was living with us, he would take care of my other kids. He would bring McDonald's home to all the kids. And now the kids, they don't understand that we broke up. And when they see that he just getting food, okay, that's still your problem. You need to explain it to your kids.
And trust me, kids understand more than you think they do.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Yeah, they know he ain't there. And know you ain't gonna get no McDonald's.
And he ain't been there.
No. So
and he ain't been there.
They mad at you because you fucked it up. And now we ain't got no McDonald's and we gotta wait until 11 till you get your little food stamps for us to eat.
They mad at you because they ain't got no food in there. You talking about till 11th and it ain't even the first yet.
Right. It ain't even the
first. Them kids already mad at you, mama.
They mad at you. Yeah.
You ain't manager.
Yes. Yes.
You are not manager. You can't braid no hair.
You can't. You better find a trade or something to get your little extra money on the side till you get your food stamps. That lady is so ignorant. I'm like, I seen that video and I sent it to my sister and I didn't think nothing else of it. And then all of a sudden it just became a whole thing.
You know what? I always said, listen. I don't care what happened, hook or crook. My kids will never go hungry.
That's right.
Hook or crook.
Yep.
And I thank God. I really do. But what I'm saying is that your children come first.
Yep.
And that as far as like, feeding them, make sure they're getting their schoolwork done, you taking the time with them. Your time's gonna come. Concentrate on them kids, get them up and out your place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get them grown and stuff like that. But manage your shit. Don't let your kids depend on a dude coming through and feeding everybody.
Right.
Mama, that's on you.
Yeah.
Mama, that's on you.
Yeah.
You chose that. You know what I mean? He's doing what he needs to do as a father for his child, and that's what he's trying to do. Mm-hmm. You gotta appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever. Because if you got a pack of ground beef, guess what? You ain't got to make but 4 hamburgers. That's for you and the other 3 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So your hamburger could be a little bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Peel up them potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Make some french fries and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, that's who you chose.
Yeah. Yep.
To father your child. Look, this ain't her first time acting up.
No, it's not. That's why the other 3 daddies is go.
That's why they go.
You can have her. Go and take her. She
I
crazy.
take my hat off to her.
Yep.
Whatever.
You can have her.
You know what I mean? Okay, but how come ain't no... First of all, it's your responsibility. Your 4 kids. You make sure that your kids get fed or whatever. Make sure the fathers do their part as far as the child support or whatever. But you don't never let... I would never, ever tell a nigga I couldn't feed my kids.
No. What the hell? Why would you say that? That don't even make any kind of sense.
I don't get my car till the 11th. Bitch, you still on food stamps?
Right. And you got 4 kids? Come on, man. Come on. I really want to know what day of the month that was.
I just don't understand.
I want to know.
I just don't. But you know what? They get themselves in these binds, and all I can say is more power to you, baby. Good luck. Good luck. Because those are not my... You know, what Jay-Z say? 99 problems?
99, but ain't one.
Ain't one. Girl, look, I sit peaceful every night.
Yes.
Every night. I ain't worried. Girl, shit.
Oh.
I mean, it's just... And it's sad. Why you gotta talk like that about his daddy in front of him? You know they hear that shit.
You know he right back there. He knew his daddy was on his way with them McDonald's. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get my McDonald's.
So how you think he feel? His mama threw his shit in the street.
Yep, threw it in the street. He ain't getting this.
So who you think he mad at?
Right. The mama. Because my daddy brought Mama McDonald's here and you then snatched it and threw it on the street. And I was going to give my brothers and sisters
and that's my food. Y'all need to be calling y'all daddy.
Right. Okay.
That's my daddy.
It's my daddy. And I was going to share it with my brothers and sisters anyway. I was going to give little Mookie some fries because they don't even like a hamburger. I'm going to give some drink. Okay. You done messed up our plan.
I was going to give Cookie some.
Okay. And he probably did share with his little siblings. She tried to put that on him. Well, that's his siblings. What they got to do with it? You created his siblings. You the mama.
You the mama.
He didn't ask for them siblings.
He didn't.
So, damn. You crazy. So good luck to them. You know what? The girl tried to expose him, and she got exposed. And
all I can say to homeboy is, I don't care what happens, honey. Keep trying to take care of your child.
Yeah. Figure out a way, like you said. I'm coming to pick up my son, and you go on over there, and you go to get the McDonald's, and he come home full. And
I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. I swear, and I thank the Lord.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I thank the Lord. I'm just like, oh Lord, have mercy.
That's a good thing. A real good thing. So with my reality takeaways, I'm just gonna do this really quick because we running. Okay. So I watched a video. TMZ had a TMZ live with Wendy Williams, and y'all know I love me some Wendy Williams, and I'm
that's your girl.
Sad to see her in the state that she's in. But they were asking her questions. What are you doing, and this and that, and she was sitting in her purple chair, like, oh, okay, you got your purple chair back.
I'm supposed to put that out back there in the garage.
Right. Be like, let me see. Let me go through this stuff. So she's sitting in her purple chair. She looked, like Wendy Williams. She looked fine. And then she started talking, and they was asking her, what is she up to and everything. And she said that she was going to start doing podcasts. And, she started talking about some guy. I think his name is Willie or something. Oh, me and Willie are together, and we are, I guess, like a manager or something. And he's going to be helping her with a podcast. And she just kept saying podcast. And I was like, something's not right. Because she is mumbling, and in between the mumbles, she keep the word that I can hear, I can understand is podcast. She just kept saying, and then, we're going to do podcasts, and I really don't know what the podcast is about. I don't even know anything about it, but we're going to do it, and all this stuff. And it panned back to Harvey Levin of TMZ, and his little face just looked like, oh my God, like, it's a moment. And it really was a moment. It was sad. It's really sad to see her. So after she mumbled, she really didn't answer the questions. She just kept rambling.
Why did they even allow her to do that?
You know what? I think not her. Like, I could tell that. I don't know. This is my thought. Like, okay. On the way Harvey Levin looked, because they were on TMZ live.
Oh, they were live?
Yeah. It looked like, to me, he was like, fuck. Like, this is train wreck. Like, but I can't divert right now. I'm standing here and I'm live, And they probably wasn't, because when she came on, you would think that she was okay. So the conversation that they was probably having with her prior to it going live, she probably seemed like she was okay. But then as they started talking and she started rambling, it's signs of like my mom, like dementia, or they'll ramble and then they'll say words that's out of place, and it was just a ramble, and I'm like, this is very familiar to me right now. I'm like, okay. So then they pan back to Harvey, and I can't, because I don't really watch TMZ no more. The black guy with the dreads. Pan to him, pan to them both, and then she said, yeah, he said, how you doing? Or you have some, issues or whatever. She said, yeah, I have lymphedema. Do you know what that is? And then Harvey said, no, I don't. And what did he say that for? Wendy lifted her leg up and showed him her feet.
And the camera went down to her feet.
No. She lifted her leg up. She lifted her leg was like this. This is her leg. This is how it came up. By her face, right here. She was like, get close. They said, we see it. Get close. They said, no, we see it. We can't unsee it. We see that big old foot. It's real puffy. It was real puffy, and it had little like little nails on it because it's so puffed. You know, when you swell.
Swollen?
Swollen like a really big foot. And then these little bitty nails that's sticking out of the foot. And it's dark, real black. Like, really dark. And she said...
Her foot?
Mm-hmm. And she said she only can feel 5% of, like, the touch if she touches her foot. And she was rubbing it. It didn't look real. But it was her foot. It was really her foot.
You know, she's not taking care of herself. She's probably not going to the doctor. She's probably not taking care of medication. She's probably not, eating the right foods. She probably doesn't even have a chef in there. You know, this is sad.
It is. And she kept talking about not having money. She feels bad because she took care of everybody. She took care of her dad. She took care of her son. And she's not able to do those things because they froze her money at Wells Fargo. Like, she kept coming in and out of saying that they got her money and they froze her money at Wells Fargo. And she can't take care of the people that she used to take care of, but she's happy that she has people around her that's helping her.
How does a bank freeze your money? Who gives them the authority to freeze your money?
So there is a somebody in between Wendy, the somebody, and her finances. It's somebody.
A brother?
No, it's not our brother. It's a somebody. I don't know if it's a manager. I don't know if it's somebody that was... I don't think it's nobody in her family, but they are doing one like a Britney Spears, like a conservatorship, saying that she's not there, and we don't want her to just start, because I watched another thing on it was Fat Joe, another interview on YouTube with Fat Joe and her, and she had these two guys in there, and it was like, she was like, hey, he asking her all these questions, and she is not responding to none of the questions. She like, bring that over here. So he brought over a pillow, and he said, this is from Joan Rivers, and Joan Rivers was wearing this. I was like, is that a pillow?
Wearing a pillow?
Yeah, she was wearing this, and then she was like, you can have it, and she gave it to me, and bring that over here. So she brought it was a bad boy jersey with Smalls on the back. So she's like, he gave this to me, Big Smalls. He gave this to me when he was alive, and this is that, whatever. She's not answering none of the questions that he talking about. I mean, just wait. And so she told one of the guys, she's like, come talk to Fat Joe. And he got on there. He was like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. He's like, hey, bro, whatever. Talking to him. He was like, so how long have you known Wendy? And he said, he's like, TV, radio days or TV? He's like, TV and whatever. She's like, yeah, he is a multi-millionaire. He is one of the people that's helping me out right now, and he's in like investments and this and that, whatever. And then there was another guy that was there. So I'm like, whoever this middle person is seeing this happening and seeing this happening, and they're like, nah, Wendy got money. We're not going to allow her to just probably do whatever. Give money to people, do whatever with it, because she's not in the right mind, and she's not in the right mind.
But you know what? With her money, take care of her.
Yeah. I don't know who this person is. I don't know. I don't think that this person is I think it's a management person. I think that they're probably taking, because she's still living in her apartment, I think they're taking care of her necessities, what she needs to be taken care of. She looks good. She looks good. I think she's being taken care of, but she doesn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's pissing her off. That's something that she knows. I have money, but I can't touch my money, and I can't do what I want to do with my money. I'm sure they're taking care of the son. They're probably taking care of the dad. The stuff that she probably was taking care of, but because she's not actually doing it, she feels like it's not being done. Like, I haven't seen nothing where the son came out and be like, yeah, now I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I think stuff is happening, but she can't physically touch her money because she's not all there. She's not all there, and it's so sad.
It's really sad. You know what? And people like that, you want them to live out their lives gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she talked a lot of crap about people, but you know what? She still needs to live a decent life.
Yeah.
Regardless.
She worked all this time.
That was her job. That was her thing. That's what she did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't see anything wrong with making sure that she has care and making sure she's going to the doctor, taking her medication, making sure that she, has a chef to make sure she eats the right foods and things like that or whatever. I would just hate to hear that she fell out somewhere and she was in that apartment and she was dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't want her to go that way.
No, not at all. I think that, like I said, I really think that, because she even said herself, she's like, this apartment is expensive. And there's no way that you can live in here without money. But there's no way that you would still, I don't care who you are. If you're not paying rent, you're not staying there. I don't care if your name is Wendy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You are not paying, if you're not paying your rent, then they're going to kick you out. So I think that, like, her toes. She
might pay cash for the place.
Her toes, no, her toes are still done. She looked good. Like, her wig was fine. Her clothes were fine. She looks good. She looks fine. Her little toes that was on the big foot were painted like somebody in the painted toe.
Did you say the little toes on the big foot? Be ashamed. Oh my word!
They was painted pink. She looked fine. So I don't think that she's being taken care of. But think
you can't go out and hail a cab and go down and go buy the fall wardrobe.
No, she can't.
Okay.
She can't. And I think in her dementia mind, that's what she remembers, and she feels like that she's not, like, she can't do that because somebody is holding her back from doing that.
Do you think she's maybe drinking a lot, or do you think maybe she is not taking her medication as prescribed? Because you say she has dementia. Do you think she has dementia? Or
I think she's
just abusing something.
I didn't get like a like before. Okay, so when we were on lockdown and she was doing her show from her home,
I couldn't stand it.
I could not stand it, and it felt like she was either drinking or drugging some kind of way. See,
yeah,
that's the way.
I remember that feeling. Yeah,
it felt. So, but this did not feel that way. When she was talking, it didn't feel that, because she was really sloppy, and it was just weird. And I didn't even watch it. As much as I like Wendy Williams, when she was at home, I didn't watch it because it was like really bad.
I think I watched it twice, and I was good. Yeah. I'm like, I
can't do it. I can't. So this looks more medical, and it looks more like dementia. Like she, they get stuck in a way. They're stuck in a time, and I think she's stuck in a time right now where she remembers that she has money. She knows that. Right. She knows that she has money. Mm-hmm. And she knows that she was independent. And she knows that she can't get and do the things that she used to do because she doesn't have that money. She doesn't have access to her money. She can't go to the bank and be like, hey, Wells Fargo, give me $1 million. She can't do that. And she can't, in her brain, I think that she can't understand why I can't do that. So now she attributed to, like, they took my money. Like, they not giving me access to my money. It's my money. I worked hard. And this is what she's saying. I work hard for my money. I have always had money all my life. And now I can't get to my money because Wells Fargo has frozen my money. Like, she blaming Wells Fargo. But Wells Fargo is just not going to all of a sudden just freeze your money because you look on TV, you look like you going crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not going to do that. Not do it. No. So I'm gonna pray for her. I hope she get her pot. I hope she gets her help first, and then if she can, do the podcast. If you can't, just like gracefully, like you said, just go behind the scenes, live out your life,
Do a Barbara Walters.
Yeah, we ain't seen her. Is she still alive?
I think so.
Okay. Barbara Walters, no, I don't want her to be dead. I'm just saying. Oh, that was another thing that she was saying. She said, you know what? I don't want to do a talk show by myself anymore. I want to go on like The View. And, cause, do guest appearances on The View. And because I like those ladies over there. And do like an hour or two. The View is only an hour. So what are you talking about, an hour and two?
Are they going to even last?
I don't think so. And she wouldn't make it on there either.
Wendy, you definitely don't need to be on The View.
You don't need to be. She liked The View, though. That's her. She used to watch it in her... While she get ready to come on, that's what she be watching before she come on.
I mean, it would be so nice because I really like Wendy and Shalimar together. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I used to listen to them all the time. She was funny as hell. They were both funny. Mm-hmm. I swear.
Yeah, they were good.
And, if she can get a gig like that on a podcast, get somebody that, that understands her and that's quick and that,
that could carry her because she going to need somebody to carry her. Yeah.
Exactly. She could pull it off.
Yeah, she could.
But she got to get her mind right.
Yeah, her mind
definitely
has to be right.
She would I would listen.
Yeah, I would definitely listen.
I would definitely listen to stuff like that. And I'm telling you, everybody would be listening.
Yeah.
Because
she has a following and
Wendy had her show, everybody was listening.
Because that's all they would talk about. Did you hear what Wendy said about such and such? Did you hear what Wendy said about such and such?
Remember when Wendy called up there?
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell me. Wendy.
Wendy said she was scared.
That New York came out, didn't it?
Okay. She's like, what? Okay, yeah. Whitney is gangsta.
don't let the singing fool you.
Okay.
That's Clyde shit.
Okay. Look. I'm talking about here. I'm talking about back home. Okay? Okay. Don't play with me. Do not play.
Oh, my God.
Or with me. But,
crazy. I mean, she was calling on everybody. Everything was happening. It was just so funny. I mean, you couldn't miss the show because you had to keep up.
Yeah, she knew.
Who called in today? What happened? Who came down there? Just all kind of stuff.
Yep.
She was bomb back then.
She was.
I don't care how much crap she did.
Yep. Right. It was interesting.
And
she kept up with it. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She kept up.
They have coming on September 12th is the Sherry Shepherd show or the Sherry show, and Jennifer Hudson got a show.
I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I seen that today. I was like, Jennifer Hudson. I ain't even heard her like talk really. So unless it was in a movie or she was singing a song, I mean, where she come from out of the woodworks with a talk show?
Clyde, it's time to pay the piper with Clyde.
Oh,
Clyde is playing the piper.
We need our money.
Promises. Now he got to show him.
Okay.
Because you know what, and Jennifer, go in and do your thing because it seemed like everybody under Clyde ended up dead. So be careful, baby.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that, and I ain't gonna say no more. I'm just like, he made her some promises, and now she like, hey, pay the lady.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My show.
And let me see what can happen here. Let me see this because the music thing ain't happening no more.
Right.
And a lot of people ain't calling me to star in no movies.
Right.
So I want a talk show, and you need to make that happen.
Right.
Because you promised me.
Yep. So I'm gonna check it out.
My family ended up dead.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check it out and see because I like Jennifer Hudson, but I just didn't know where she came from.
I can't even imagine her on no talk show.
I can't.
Not hosting it.
Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I will watch Jennifer Hudson just to see how it is. I'm gonna watch Sherry just to see how she is, and I mean, Wendy Williams gone, and I don't know who's gonna really replace her. We'll see.
You know what? You know whose show I do like? I remember watching it, and I always try to find it, so I can watch it. Mm-hmm. She is a country singer, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh yeah,
I like her show.
I like
her personality.
Yes, when I run into it for whatever reason, I do like it. I enjoy it. I'll sit there and I'll watch it.
Too. Mm-hmm. I like it too. I like it a lot. She's real funny. It seems like she's down to earth. She's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She don't seem like, I don't know. She just don't. everything's flowing with her.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. It's just
Mm-hmm.
she's like a people person.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah. Yeah.
I like her. I like her show a lot.
Yeah.
So did those other girls go off?
Who?
The girl that used to tell you about the deaths all the time, every time Lonnie and them, are they gone?
They're gone. Yeah.
Okay,
The
good.
real. Yeah,
Good.
they're
Yeah.
gone. They're off. Yeah. I know.
Good.
I used to watch the real, and then I got out when Tamar left. I kind of fell off of it because I like Tamar. Because Tamar's Tamar. And I was
The
like,
twin girl left. The twin.
then the twin left. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was still watching it after Tamar, like every in and out or whatever. But then she left, and then after she left, I was like, all right, I'm good.
They weren't even interested.
I wasn't watching it no more.
I'm like,
they weren't watching it no more.
I'm just like, and then the other lady that was there with the dark hair, she left. Kind of find out her husband was over there on the Me Too thing.
Who? Oh yes,
Remember?
on that other show. What was it called? The Talk. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I like what's her name? Tamara Hall. I like Tamara Hall.
See, I've never watched Tamara Hall. I'm okay. I'm gonna
try to watch her.
No.
I watched her a few times. She comes in at 1:00 on Channel 7, I think. Okay. I like her shows. She's cute. She's funny. She's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I like her. She can hold her own show. She don't need anybody helping her. She's good.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll check her out.
She was good friends with Prince, right?
No.
Her and Prince were good friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he used to tell her how to dress.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just want to say that Travis Barker was hospitalized earlier today, or was it today or yesterday? He had.
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday, yes, because I was like, what? Pancreatitis. So he's been diagnosed with pancreatitis. So just prayers for him, and we both like Travis Barker, and he just got married to Kardashian girl. What's her name? Chloe? No, not Chloe.
No, not Chloe.
Courtney.
Courtney. Yeah. We just need to pray for her too.
Yeah.
We need to pray for her too.
For sure. I mean.
Yeah, because I'm sure she's worried to death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not only that, we need to pray for his children too, and just hope that that they're okay, and that their daddy gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's for sure.
But you just can't mess around with that pancreas. You just really can't.
Right.
I mean, that's you. Ooh, Lord, that scares me to death.
That
pancreas is something else, man.
Everything.
But we just, we're gonna pray. We're gonna be, pulling for him, and the family and everything. And they just got married. You know what I mean? Just started their life together.
Yep. So
we're holding out there for you.
For sure. All right, y'all. We didn't talk y'all ear off for real today, but our show was juicy today. So if you stayed this whole time, I know it was long, but you got a lot of meat.
You know what? They need to be really careful this weekend, 4th of July weekend. You guys, please be safe out there.
Yes, please.
Eat all that barbecue. Have some fun with the kids. But make sure it's safe.
Yes, for sure. Don't be out here with these illegal fireworks popping your hands off and shit. Coming back on Tuesday to work with one finger.
Got the fire department out there looking for your arm.
Because you wanted to have you wanted to have the biggest fireworks on the block, and you popped off your arm. Okay, is this it? No. Okay.
And then babies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And y'all don't be shooting them guns and stuff. You guys need to stop that too.
Yeah.
And be careful with them pits out there around them kids having a good time.
Yeah.
And watch the kids. Did you hear about the little boy that drowned?
No.
Out there at the lake, girl, little boy drowned, girl, 9 years old.
Oh my God.
His father is sick.
I know he is.
And he was in the wrong area, of course, and they said the signs weren't big enough and everything. There were some other kids over there playing too. I just feel so bad. You losing these babies. It just breaks my heart. But keep your eyes on your kids.
Yeah.
And watch the kids. You guys keep them safe and stuff like that, and don't trust other people to keep an eye on your kids.
Okay.
You
They
know
don't
what I
care
mean?
about your
You
kids.
need to do it. An adult needs to supervise children.
Yes.
Please keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the older cousins that go over on the other side to smoke the weed.
Right. No, they definitely ain't watching you.
They ain't watching your kids.
They ain't watching your kids. Be like, oh, I wasn't watching them. I was over here doing what I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, you guys can come. You guys want to go play over here? Oh, okay. And then y'all sitting on the other side while they playing, and y'all smoking y'all weed, and y'all ain't paying no attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys just keep an eye on you guys' kids, because I don't want to turn on the news and find out that all this stuff happened to these kids.
Okay. Yes.
I really don't. So you guys be careful out there, please, and keep on your mask. Don't get comfortable, please.
Ooh, please don't.
'Cause they got a variance out there right now. It's awful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Enjoy, and we'll be back next week. Yes.
Have a great weekend.
All right. Be safe.